Hi there, David here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back if you're a subscriber or you visited the channel before. As you might have noticed on the thumbnail of the video, that's likely the reason you're here to begin with. Today I'm going to be talking about what they would never tell you. Not necessarily why, I'll discuss the whys too, but especially what they would not tell you when treating you from ulcerative colitis, Crohn's disease, or a similar autoimmune condition. For those of you that are new, that haven't been here before, my personal experience is that after 17 years of being treated by GI doctors, Western modern medicine, for 17 years, 4 different GI doctors, I was never told that there are alternatives and that there's other ways to get into remission without having to take medications for life. So after 17 years of frustration, of going nowhere, because really I didn't see any path to healing myself, to cure on my own, I decided to go and try alternative medicine or treatments or protocols, which in my case it was the cabbage juice, organic cabbage juice protocol for a week, plus some supplements and some changes in lifestyle and diet, and I was able to achieve remission without having to keep taking medication with all the side effects that this has, especially if it's in the long term, which in my case was a lot of years, 17 years. So if you think you might find this useful, I do advise that you subscribe to the channel. It would help me a lot, medium and long term, because one of my goals is that eventually I would like to be a consulting person to help other people that have a similar condition that I had for many years, and without all the side effects and without the need to keep seeing your GI doctor for the rest of your life. So do consider subscribe, support the channel. I would make an effort to post more often because it's needed, at least once a week, possibly twice a week. So that's just a quick advice of what are the plans for the channel in the next few weeks and months. All right. So what your GI doctor, and I had 4 of them, so it wasn't just 1, 2, it was 4 different GI doctors that I had during my 17 years of ulcerative colitis. Not a single GI doctor told me that I would be able to heal following an alternative medicine or different treatment other than the medications that I was taking, the traditional modern medicine, Western modern medicine. So it was on my own that I decided that I didn't want to keep going in that path for I don't know how many more years. So on my own, I went into the cabbage juice protocol with a better diet, some changes in lifestyle, and in 1 week I was able to kick off all the medications, and for a year and a half now I've been able to stay in remission pretty much. Minor things here and there that I'm always able to heal from and recover from by adjusting my diet, maybe taking a bit more rest, whatever is the change that it's needed, but no need to go back to the GI doctor or take back again the drugs that have a lot of side effects that I was not happy about, and I was getting a lot of problems also with the side effects. So I'm going to explain in my opinion, and this is based on the United States health system, healthcare system, which might be different. I think the United States is probably the most expensive health system in the world, and I think it's different in other places in the world, obviously. So all my comments are based on my experience here in the United States. Okay, what I believe are the 2 reasons why your GI doctor is not going to ever suggest or recommend you or answer questions regarding alternative protocols or alternative treatments to your condition. One, it's a financial reason. okay? The whole system is designed, it's very expensive to begin with, but it's designed for you to pay a lot in co-payments or out of your pocket if you're paying for your insurance. Otherwise your employer would pay a good chunk of your insurance, but you still have to pay an additional so-called copay when you go to your appointments, additional copays when you pay medications, copay or additional payments when you get some procedures done. So it's always very, very expensive. A lot of people go into bankruptcy when they get sick because it's just thousands and thousands of dollars that you spend, sometimes in even simple things. So just imagine ulcerative colitis or some chronic condition that you go through for years and years. So the financial reason, the drug makers are also involved. So the drug makers make a lot of money out of doctors prescribing the medications, hospitals being part of that whole system, and then obviously everybody else involved, right? Nurses and all the support staff. So that is the first reason, in my opinion, why your doctor will never want to lose you as a patient, because all these financial implications. The second reason, it's again based on the United States system. It's a legal reason, okay? The United States is a very litigious system, meaning everybody's suing everybody for no reason or very small reasons. So doctors are very afraid of being sued and potentially lose their license to practice, potentially have to pay a lot in damages. So doctors would not recommend anything alternative to what they do already, which is the medications, the drugs basically. Because I remember sometimes asking my doctors, but what do you think about this diet? What do you think about yoga? What do you think about Pilates, different exercises? And they would never ask or answer rather straight. They kind of laughed or really didn't give me an answer. They didn't want to give me an opinion on any of that, because that was not what they were doing. So the financial and the legal reasons are what's behind that you have to be basically for life on these chronic conditions when you really don't have to. Modern medicine is great for other things, but not for chronic conditions, okay? So let me know. I'm very curious how things are in your own country regarding these long-term treatments. And I want to thank you, first of all, if you made it this far into the video, again, reminding you and thanking you, first of all, by reminding you that my long-term purpose, and you could say a dream, is to be able to have a practice where I can help a lot of people with similar conditions like I went through and I was able to heal from. And that would be needing the ability to be able to make an income from YouTube and other related work that I'm going to be doing. But initially the YouTube channel needs a lot of support, so I do appreciate the support so far. Recommend it, share it, and any questions I would answer personally. But for now, thank you again for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.